Hi, thanks for joining Living on the Cheap and trying to figure out. Gonna record again outside because it's a beautiful day and why not? Thought I'd give a little bit of a different scenery. You can see my nice barbecue and my giant tree. I'm on the second floor of my house. Giant tree. Anyhow, today we're gonna talk about free or fun, close to free activities for the summer. Summer holidays are coming up and people are always like, what do we do? What do we do? So I thought I'd show you a couple of my ideas. One of my favorite things to do is take my kids to the spray park, or I guess in the States they're called spray pads. Anyways, it's free to go. It's like a bunch of sprinkler systems and water going off and spray guns and things. And they usually, at these spray parks in the summer, they'll usually have an activity leader, and she'll do some other arts and crafts as well, and sometimes face painting, and they'll sidewalk chalk out. So that's always something I enjoy doing. Great activity to do with littler kids. My youngest is 12 now, so she really doesn't care for spray parks. She's too cool for that. So I find with her, it's taking her to the pool. The local pool is not too expensive at all. It's actually pretty cheap, and it's free on weekends. So we do go there a lot on the weekends, if we're not already at our cabin, because our cabin is actually a trailer park. I think it's a KOA or something like that. But there's 3 swimming pools there, and so if we're at the cabin, we'll go swimming there, and it's included in our price of our membership for our cabin fees. The other thing I like to do is have an activity jar. Yep, see, activity jar. And I just have a whole bunch. These are just, I don't know if you can see that really well, strips of paper written with ideas on them. And I'll give you an example. So like if my kids ever say, oh, what should we do today? What should we do? Pull one out. This one says go to Cultus Lake water slides. Now that would be an expensive trip, quite honestly. But that's something we have always said we were going to do, we've never done. The thing about where I live, I'm close to the SkyTrain, so you can hear that a lot, and I apologize for it now. But yeah, so that's not a very good example, is it? Let me see another one. The aquarium. Actually, our aquarium has an outdoor viewing area. So you don't have to pay to go in. It's also at the Stanley Park, which is a huge, don't know how many acres, but huge park. And there's lots of trails, lakes, picnic areas, and there's 3 beaches, maybe 4 that I can remember, 3 for sure. So that's something that would be kind of awesome to do for sure. Oh, here's one that I love to do. Watch the airplanes. There is a beach near our airport. And I wouldn't recommend it for swimming, quite honestly, but it is beautiful to sit at and enjoy the view. Great for picnics. Not a lot of people know about this beach. It's actually quite quiet, so it's really nice to go and hang out. So that's what I do, is I write a whole bunch of ideas and I put it in the jar. And you can make it age appropriate for your children, by all means. You're the one who's going to make it up, and you're the one who's going to write up all the little papers and cut them up. So that's what I've done. A few other things that I like to do is, for the summer, we actually park our cars. We don't use our cars except for grocery shopping, and we bike ride or walk everywhere. Now, one thing my daughter likes to do is, we live near a bridge, and she likes, it's probably about 5 minutes from here to one end of the bridge, this end, and she likes to walk to the other end of the bridge. And there's some shopping on the other end and stuff, so, and actually they've built a little boardwalk now, and you can have a little picnic there and look out on the river. So we started doing this last year, where we would walk across, take some drinks with us, some snacks, some chips or something from home, and we would go, we would go and have a little picnic by the river and watch the boats go by and the logs and stuff, and then pack it up and bring it all home. The way we carry it when we're walking is actually on one of those grocery carts. The shopping carts that, not really shopping cart like that, but the carts that have the 2 wheels with the bag, the long bag on it, and you can carry a lot of stuff in there. The other thing we thought we would do this summer, though, is about another 5-minute walk past that, there's a Value Village, and so we thought maybe we should start taking our cart and walking over there to do some clothes shopping. So those are a couple of our ideas. I really do like doing the nature walks. I also like doing the geocaching and the munzing, and I've mentioned that in other videos before. The other thing is, as you notice, I live very close to the SkyTrain, otherwise known in other cities as the subway. Ours is above ground, so SkyTrain. But getting a day pass, actually, wouldn't be expensive at all, and it'll take us right into downtown Vancouver, and you know, we can hang out there for the whole entire day, and it would be reasonably priced actually. And the beach is free, so it'd be just a matter of having some drinks and some chips, maybe some sandwiches made ahead of time, and call it a day. So those are my ideas for what to do with kids. Oh, one thing, if you do have really small kids, this is one thing I love to do. My kids absolutely loved it. If you have a backyard and you already have summer toys, whether it's a picnic table for little kids. This is what I used to do with my kids when they were in school, like grades 1 to 4, 3, is we would have the mini picnic table, a slip and slide, and a pool, swimming pool. Plus we had the trampoline with a sprinkler underneath, and the sprinkler pops up through the mesh because it's just a mesh, that bungee stuff. And we would have our own water park in our backyard, and we'd have the neighborhood kids come over and play, and I would serve lemonade or something, homemade squeezed lemonade. And the kids loved that. They thought that was the best. Oh, and I would also bring out, because I have driveways, we would bring out the sidewalk chalk. I would pull the car out and block the end of the driveway so no other cars would park in there, and let the kids just at it. And they had a blast and loved it. And that's something, you know, that's really cheap because we already had the equipment. The slip and slide, the trampoline, and the pool, I have bought all three used. The trampoline was free. The swimming pool was 25 cents. I don't remember the price on the slip and slide. I honestly don't. Oh, and the picnic table that we had at the time was a hand-me-down from my cousin who had kids before we did, so that was free too. So, you know, you just hook up your hoses, and if you have a house, you usually have hoses to water stuff. So that's what we did with little kids, and it was a blast. I also have a wagon. I still have it to this day. I don't know what to do with it. I should sell it. But taking your kids to the library, we would actually, I would load my daughter and her friend, or just my daughter, and books and stuff, and walk all the way to the library, which was a good half-hour walk, sometimes more depending on how much stuff she had in the cart. But those are a couple ideas. If you have any other ideas, or if you have great ideas for what to do with teens, please write them down below for me. I'm just at a loss for what to do with this preteen for the summer that's free and cheap. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.